We're live. It's alive. The monster is lurking. It's emerged from the slab to have another show, another cover Slingers Showdown. We're down a few bodies today, unfortunately. I think Matilda might have arranged accidents for them or something. I'm not saying that's what happened. I think they might have angered the judge last week and they're not here now. We won't ask any questions. No, Slim's working now because his hips, like the doctor said, he can go back to work because
actually I called his boss and let him know that he's feeling a lot better. You should probably put him to work this weekend. Anything I do to eliminate the competition.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, and we're
supposed to have a guest to eliminate the competition. Really,
that's right.
We're supposed to have a guest
back to work.
Apex Comics is supposed to be coming on as a guest, but I don't know what's happened to him. He's messaged me 10 minutes ago on Instagram. He says I am on or something, but he's not here, so I don't know. Make sure he's not in the back office. No. So never mind. Hopefully I'll pop up at some time and have some comics to show. But anyway, this week it's...
we hope.
I think the theme, as Roger left it with us last week, was people in peril. People in peril and like being like scared because they're being threatened by some existential crisis or some monstrous creature from beyond, that kind of thing.
Or a ghost.
Sorry?
Or a ghost.
Yes.
So yeah, anything. I think I don't know. I wasn't sure if that to be Halloween related or not, but I've done I've done all scary things anyway, rather than like super villains. But I think if you've got super villains, it's up to Matilda really. She's the judge, she's in charge, so she'll decide if if we show anything that's not Halloween related. She may duck us points. Right,
check us in the mail, Matilda.
Yeah. Right, let's say hello to everyone. Hello, Animalie. That's what I'm going with. Animalie. I'm going with Ani. Yeah, it sounds.
That is one hell of a name.
Tricky one. It's a tricky one. Right. Hi, James. James won a competition today. He won a prize in a contest today, and I won a prize as well.
That's great.
Southern Comic Geeks was doing like a 500 subs contest, and I was just in there, and I was working on my Halloween video like that, and they went the Grey Man. I went,
Wait, did he prize tag you, Mr. Gray, or did you enter?
No, as I said, when he was in chat, basically, whoever was on the chat at the time was in the draw, and I managed to win.
Mr. Metarog is here.
Hey, Metarog.
Hey, Roger.
Sticking in while the wife is shopping for shoes.
Slim's here as well while he's working. Why you guys should take your comic books with you? You could have we would have minded if you were working, Slim. You could have done it while you were working. Like, sure, the boss wouldn't have minded if you popped out for an hour.
Yeah, anyway, patience here. Hold on for a moment. I'll show a comic.
Right, we're going to start off. As normally, we start off with Matilda showing one of her comics. You've got a comic to show us, haven't you, Matilda?
Yep. Thanks to Mr. Dino.
I know you.
Wait 1 second.
I know that Matilda's got a comic to show because I watch all her videos. She's very entertaining. I always watch all of her videos, so I know that she has a comic to show. Because I can't miss a single Matilda video if I can, because they're just so much quality. So I know
really shit quality.
Yeah, no, awesome. See, I watch all your videos, Matilda. Just remember that when it comes to points time, that, who supports your channel, watches your videos.
We know you watch them, Gray Man. I always remind you.
Oh, that doesn't count, Mr. Gray, if you have to remind
as if. He's only got to remind me to take our potatoes out. He hasn't got to remind me to watch your videos.
Oh, yeah, everyone, remember the potatoes.
Remember the potatoes, everybody.
That should have been our theme this week. Potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, I had another thing I wanted to do as well, actually, a bonus round that I completely forgot about. Because I was watching, let's go back into full screen again. You want to show your comic first? Show your comic first, and I'll mention it afterwards.
Right, so this is my horrified face, thanks to Mr. Dino and the AOK he sent me. So here, this chick is very creeped out by this other chick that's coming out of her eyeball.
Is that Aftershock?
Yeah, Aftershock.
Yeah, that is really weird. I didn't realize there's someone coming out of her eyeball. That's really strange. The weirdest thing for me is the name of that blinking comic, Lonely Receiver. What the heck's that all about?
Wait until you read it. I read it. Some wanky shit.
Oh, weird.
I wish I could trade places with this guy, though. It's nice and cold for him.
Well, you still
bloody Israeli heat.
I was checking that. What's his face? Oh God, I've got the name of the channel now. He's supposed to be joining us today. Just checking he's not in the chat. Apex, yeah, he's not in the chat, and he's not got back to me on Instagram. So
you already forgot Mr. Gray.
Well, no, he just messaged me 10 minutes ago, but he's not like replying now, so I don't know what's happened. Maybe his computer's on the fritz or something. Right, so so I was thinking, I was watching Think Geek and Simon. Think Geek Theory, that's right. Think Geek Theory and Simple Simon did a stream the other day, and they set out a challenge for everybody to do some origami challenge. So maybe we'll have a bonus round. If everyone's got a bit of spare paper, we could have like an origami round. We've only got 4 people here today, only 3 people sharing comics. So maybe we'd throw in an origami round if we've got time. Who can create the best paper creation, like in like a 2 minutes or something like that? Just to...
Oh wait, for that I need to practice.
Yeah.
Ambulance.
I've got to go and get a bit of paper as well, actually. So I'll when I go and take some potatoes over, I'll get a bit of paper as well. Right. So Roger won last week. It's normally the winner that starts, isn't it? But who do you want to start this week, Matilda?
Oh, let's who came second can start.
That was CMM. Right. Yep. The theme this week is on people in peril.
And now that I've managed to PayPal some money to Metarog's wife to get him out of the chat or out of the panel, I think I got a good shot. All right. So we're starting off with a truly horrid cover. This is the Vault of Horror #2 reprint. But we've already established that sometimes reprints are better than the originals, especially when it comes to seeing these glorious, horrific covers.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah. See?
You can't see
the
this
dead reanimated where she's supposed to be in that coffin. But look at the shock, dismay, and horror on this gentleman's face when he sees her reanimated corpse.
You can't see it. He's got his back to you. You can literally see. You can see his right ear in shadow. His right ear does look a tiny bit bright.
Doing an Elvis impersonation there.
He's all shook up.
Is his hip?
Smiling. He's like, "Oh, Mom, it's been ages. How are you?"
What was that, Matilda? Oh, what's this behind it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that got here. I guess for some reason I grabbed 2 comics when I meant to grab 1. Don't worry about this, just to help my PRD comic.
We see your attempts at bribery.
Yeah, I don't know how that got in there. Fat fingers and all, you know.
We see them as a really poor attempt at swinging the judges in your favour to make up for the patheticness of that comic that you just showed. You may have been doing an Elvis impersonation, but you couldn't see any shook upness about him whatsoever. I've just got to say, you obviously started with your best comics, so it's going to go down here from here for you. But
I appreciate you recognizing that that's a great comic, Gray Man. Thank you, sir.
The best you've probably got today, but we're
So Gray Man and I are both in for 10. What say you, Matilda?
Well, it's nice, but you can't really see any. All right, we forgot this week it'll be how horrified the faces really are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5. It's nice, but you can't see any faces, so you can't know. For all we know, they could be drooling because she's so hot.
Yeah,
a certain guitar isn't the only thing gently weeping. I can assure you.
Well.
Okay, let's get on to the full screen again. We've had the smack talking. I was working out which way around. He's disappeared already because he knows that was his best effort. Oh no, he's come back. Okay, just let's go for Jambo.
He's going to look for something better.
Let's go Jambo next then.
All right, I got something really scary.
Ghostly.
And you see the sheer terror on this poor girl's face here. Well, she sees this supernatural devil about to grab her there and her boyfriend.
Is
that
terrible?
It's a hand.
I think it's the hand that they're both responding to, Jambo. I think she dipped it in molten wax. And so there's really nothing supernatural to which they're both horrified at.
I think Lucifer looks more horrified than she does. Look at his full face. He's like, "My God, what's happened to that woman's hand? That's disgusting."
Everyone's scared. Yeah, what did she do to her head?
Ray's like, bitch, do your nails.
I think she's
right. That was a mani-pedi gone wrong, I think.
A lot of lovely colors there.
She shoved her hand into. Where I'm thinking she should really go to
Maybe
the
that's
doctor.
why Lucifer's mouth is so far open there. So who knows where that hand's been?
I think she
That's
accidentally
what
touched
you
the
love
COVID.
about the devil. He doesn't like you filthy.
Well, that's all right, though. Jambo's really easing into this cover. So a 3 or 4 to begin
I
with.
didn't show my best one, Bill, like you did right off. So I'm holding back a little bit.
So how many points for a scared Lucifer are we going to give Matilda?
I'm going to give that one a 7. Very good.
There you go.
Ooh.
You know, if it scares Lucifer, it's
I approve. Lucifer's already good. Yeah, they were really horrified. Those some terrified faces.
All right. Okay. So over to me then. I'm sort of getting to the point now. I've got repetition almost. I'm trying not to repeat any of the ones I've shown already. So this one I haven't shown already. This is a fairly recent one I picked up. So it's always good when there's like something scary in the distance, like in front of them, but then someone sneaks up behind them and they turn and they notice that they think they're spying on something, but they don't realize they've actually been caught themselves. And this is what's happened on the front of this DC special, which is a birthday book, the first appearance of Abel from the House of Secrets. And they're sneaking in, looking at this secret trial that's begun inside this attic room, and not realizing,
Mr. Gray.
Not realize that it's a good comic. It's in a really good bag. You know, you got to keep it in the good bags. That proves that
you're taking over Mr. Slim.
It just shows how good they are. You can see the shadow of something. You don't even know what it is, but it's falling over them. But while the kids looking in, the boys looking in, the woman like more perceptive, obviously because women are more perceptive and like more cleverer than men. She's noticed the danger coming up behind her, and you can tell by the look on her face.
Not really. She was just looking that way. The kid's looking inside.
Yeah, but he hasn't noticed yet. That's the beauty of it. He hasn't. He's trying to keep away from that whatever's going on inside there. But she realizes they've been caught. And look at that.
I think someone got up to complain about their popcorn.
The abject terror on her face. It's like she's just bumped into CMM in a dark room.
A couple of peeping toms that got caught. It looks like.
It looks like a young gray man at a peep show. Yeah, they look scared, but I'm not sure looking into the trial of like a drunk driving charge is really a horrific type cover.
Are they watching a movie in there, or is that in the movie?
It's a secret trial. They're wearing costumes from a different age. So I think it's probably there's some kind of time. I haven't actually read this one yet. I only got it recently. Some kind of time things going on there. There's like a secret witch trial or something like that.
Yeah, they're probably watching Gone with the Wind or something like that, Matilda. I'm not sure there's anything scary there.
No, you wouldn't be scared like that.
It looks more like he's gone up to complain about the food or something.
I think someone needs to go off and complain about that cover.
It's pure terror. Absolute pure terror. Look, Meryl's giving me smack from the blinking chat now. What's going on with that? You want to be here this week. You just keep
Roger.
Stum, you just keep stum.
Hey, Pete is here, GP Venom.
And I'm getting it from all sides. Hey, look, oh look, a trial. How spooky.
Yeah, I think they're onto something there.
I think they're all.
We got a smart crowd here today, I tell you.
It doesn't
Smart
matter.
group of people in the chat.
It doesn't matter what they're seeing. It's what this girl's seeing that's making her so terrified. What you need to give your points for, Matilda. The terror on the poor young innocent girl's face.
Well, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Oh.
I mean, she does look terrified, but for all we know, it could be the mom of whoever's having that movie night. And, she's got her hair curled. She's got a green mask. Terrified.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter what they're terrified of. It's just the terror that we're judging here, and that's pure terror.
For all we know, they could be watching an orgy in there, and she's horrified they're caught.
Maybe.
See?
Yeah, it's still terror though. Right, so we've got the thing now where like the chat gets to choose which one they like the most in that round. So if anyone wants to vote on who they thought had the best comic in that round, vote now.
Text cover Slingers Showdown 1-1 and vote now. Does anyone even vote through text messages anymore?
Let's messaging Apex again.
And Vampirella.
6 is a little high for me.
Yeah.
I see Bill, Jambo, Bill. But yeah, I'm not going to count them up, but it feels like I got the lion's share of those.
That's only on your screen, though, Bill. It says that.
I see 3 for Jambo. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, Jambo. We got 4 for Jambo.
All right.
Communist.
We got more for Jambo.
See, I told you these guys were smart. What a great cat.
Should have brought
Smart ass, maybe.
5 for Jambo. 6 for Jambo. 7 for Jambo. Bloody hell.
All right.
Wow.
They have great taste, too.
Is it possible to throw the people watching out of chat? I'm not too sure. I can throw one of you guys out of chat, but I don't think I could do the. Oh well. Right, let's go back.
Who's going to vote if we throw them all out?
That's a good point. That's a good point. They're all voting wrong though. Anyway, I should put more time out.
You don't get it, Mr. Gray. It's Vampirella's pointy boobs.
Oh yeah, that's probably what did it.
Oh wait. Mr. Jambo gets extra. How much?
10, I think, right?
You were doing 5 last time, but
okay, 5.
All right, extra 5.
Make it 3 because he tried to cheat.
That's true. That's the point. You try to put it all over your eyes. That's unforgivable.
All right. Next, we shall redeem ourselves with this super spooky. Oh, wait a minute. Not another one. I keep doing this. I'm so silly. Yeah.
Well, at least I'm seeing all the comics I still need to buy.
That's not the one I meant to show. I don't know how that got in there. But it's this guy.
It's a mystery.
Look at the terror, the abject terror on the soldiers' faces when they encounter this.
He squeezed himself a bit too hard down there.
I think they're afraid that's a pigeon that's flying over the giant pigeon. They're afraid of what might happen to them. I think that's the whole idea there.
Can you imagine the dump that bird's going to take? I'd be scared too. Beautiful Luis Dominguez cover from 1974.
Must say, you don't often see them riding pigeons.
Yeah.
It's even more terrifying. Can you imagine the poop that thing makes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be running.
That's what they're terrified of, I think.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I agree, Jambo.
They're making sure they move so they don't get mistaken for a statue.
Yeah, you don't get much more terrified than that. If you guys want to pass this round, that's acceptable.
You'd think with all the hell of war that they've seen, they wouldn't be scared of a pigeon like that, wouldn't you? Really?
You think so, but as scary as that bird is, all bets are off.
Maybe they've run out of bullets, they can't just shoot it.
Are you kidding? Pigeons will eat anything. It's like pigs with wings. It's terrifying.
Skeleton with a gun and a sword riding atop.
Riding his pigeon into the sunset there.
That is horrifying. Ooh, creepy.
Why does he have a gun, though? It looks like he's from a different century.
He might have picked up one of the slain soldiers' weapons after he ripped his head off and sped into his bird.
Whatever happened, it doesn't make a difference. It's just the terror on that one single soldier. I think that soldier actually stood on a piece of Lego as he was running away. That's what happened there.
No, that's scary. You don't get any more terrified than that.
He stood on a bit of Lego.
His pants are on too tight.
Yeah. Great man, Bill wins this round. That's what he's screaming.
We'll see what Matilda has to say about that.
All right. I'm going to give that one.
Okay. Hold on a second. You're going to give that one.
It has a pretty good terrified face, and that thing behind him is definitely scary.
Heck yeah, I'm with you on that, Matilda. I'm sorry, you 9? Well,
I think she's going to give that 1. I definitely heard her say I'm going to give that 1. And I don't know why.
I heard a 1.
There was no carry on the rest of the sentence.
You're both right. I heard a 1 and a 7 as well. So I'll take a 17 and move on.
No. I definitely heard 1. I don't think you should be allowed to change the score afterwards. Okay, over to Jambo for his next pathetic comic.
All right. Since Matilda's an artist, I have a famous artist cover here. This is a L.B. Cole cover from Suspense number 9. And look at the terrified people.
That looks like an eye.
Is a mystifying eye, and they're all terrified because it is going to hypnotize them. See the terror in this fella's eyes.
That lady just looks annoyed. She's like, "Oh, this shit again."
Yeah, it's like they're at the fair and they're like, "Oh man, this tired trope. Yeah, okay, make me cluck like a chicken." Yeah, I tell you, to be honest, L.B. Cole, brilliant artist.
And that lady looks like she's dancing.
Nice colors.
I'm going to say that. That's a psychedelic hippie dance. That's not a blinking people in terror.
Yeah.
They've all taken some kind of small tablet or pill or something. They're all like, boo, 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 boo.
I think the guy
really
asked her if
terrifying.
she wants to go out to the movies, and she said, "Talk to the hand." 'Cause I'm not listening. I think that's what's going on there.
I think there's somebody that even died from terror in the background there. So, look at that.
That's just
That
really,
man right next to the eye had too much to drink.
that's just a really weird mural on the wall. That's
I think they're
all.
all in shock that Jambo's showing this cover for this particular competition.
If you take away the Vault of Horror logo, the disco ball just behind that Vault of Horror logo, I think they're all getting down. Anyway, while
Classic horror, classic L.B. Cole.
You think that's an
horror
ABBA
cover.
song playing in the background, Great Man?
Probably. Yes. I think it's
I
probably
don't
Boney
know
M,
that,
actually.
Mr. Gray could get copyrighted.
I think that's Boney M. I think it's Boney M they're listening to, actually looking at it. It says Apex Comics is in the chat, but it says his device is not connected, so it's not
They had trouble connecting.
yeah, something's going wrong. So we're over to Matilda for the score on that one.
Right. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it
Did
a
you say
5.
8? Oh.
I'm gonna give it a
Wow.
5. It's not bad, but they're not really scared. They look more confused.
I'm with you. I'm confused on that
lady
form,
looks
Matilda.
like she can't be fucked.
Wow. I'm going to call you Salvation Army because you're feeling charitable when it comes to Jambo. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
I did like the eye though, very Illuminati.
All right.
There you go.
Once again, it's over to me to show the real class.
Mr. Jambo, I give you a 10.
And once again, I anticipate you failing miserably, sir.
It's enough of amateur hour. Praise silence for the best comic of this round, if you don't mind. It's another one of these where the two people think they're safe, hiding from some horror in the distance, realizing that
Come on, Mr. Gray. Last week it was tentacles, now this.
Can I finish my spiel? Come on. I know you've been blackmailed, whatever, or bribed by the other two guys. But at least let me finish. My spiel is what makes it. I mean, I deserve extra points for the build-up, and I'll work on that all week. So basically, they discovered something unhuman that walks among us. It could be CMM, it could be Jambo. I'm not sure, but it's walking. They're hiding behind some trees. What's it? Quick, honey, let's get out of here before the monster sees us. Too late, mate. The Unhumans are behind you. And look at the fear. Look at that fear. Wow. She's like to be honest, it's kind of like a grown-up version of this one.
Yeah, that's
monsters. Wasn't monsters last week?
Yeah, they're Unhumans. They're totally unhuman. Look how unhuman
that looks like it's Superman. If they just showed the water in the veins in his body.
It is. It's like he's a see-through person. It's like the Visible Man or whatever it was called. That old horror movie from whenever it was 70s, I think it was.
Might I suggest you polish up that spiel a little bit better, sir?
I think it's just rude. People interrupting me while I'm spinning away. That's all I can say. You disrupt my lyrical flow.
Oh, wow. That was rough. It looked like they had found some magic mushrooms in the forest and they were kind of tripping out.
That was Jambo's
being
cover.
scared.
Jambo's cover was the magical mushrooms. I could just point it out. A man of great taste and wisdom is Splash Page Comics. I've always said so. Apparently, he says that I win hands down this round. You know, what can I say? Just you might want to consider that, Matilda, when you give me the maximum allowed points.
Matilda, I think this is the same gentleman who just chastised you for interrupting him during his spiel. Let's take that into account, please.
Well, Mr. Gray, with that spiel, I expected some terror.
I thought Matilda might like a good chastisement. I wasn't too sure.
All right, I'm going to give that one a 5.
Oh, yeah.
She looks scared. Not really. And that monster again just looks more like Superman.
Yep.
If
the people on your cover demonstrated that type of terror, Gray Man, you'd have gotten a higher score.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Don't worry, I'm not sweating. I know I'm going to get an extra 5 points from the chat. Who will realise that the best comic this round was from me. We'll give them a couple of minutes to vote for me as the best cover of this round. Oh, we've done everybody, haven't we? That's true. Oh, let's hold the comics up. Good point.
Beautiful LB Cole.
Take away 5 points from you, Gray Man.
Goodness.
Upset, I think Matilda likes it. That's why she does this to me.
Yes, because you don't show more gratuitous cat videos, Mr. Gray. I'm very upset.
Anyway, has anyone voted? No. No votes on that one. Slim got a vote. Oh no, I was just saying hi.
Slim got a vote.
Yeah. So Roger got 2 votes and Slim got 1.
That's rough. Oh, I can't get rid of that comment now. Hold on.
All right, there's 1 vote for Mr. Gray.
Say that sanity is at last.
Okay, 1 vote from Mr. Bill, another vote from Mr. Gray, another vote from Mr. Bill.
There's no need to highlight the grunts for Bill. Just highlight the 2 for me, and just to show there's no favoritism. We'll highlight the one bit. There you go. I highlighted that one to Bill. There you go.
Okay, another 5 for Mr. Bill.
Actually, I think we might be not that I but Jackson Roy Kirk. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah,
shocking. Obviously,
well, you did send him a $5 on PayPal.
Believe me, him voting for me caused him to die just a little bit inside. Yeah, right. I can assure you of that.
I guess you guys must have kissed and made up or something. I don't know. Oh no, slot it up. 503. Look at that avatar. What a handsome-looking dude. He's given me the nod as well. While you're deliberating, I think everyone's deliberating, but let's just welcome, hopefully, Apex Comics to the stream. If it's working, I've got a blank screen and no sound.
We're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
His cover is so far very scary. You can't even see it.
Jambo got a vote as well, and I think I got another vote.
Comic guy. Thank you, Sarah.
Splash.
You got 2 from Splash Page. I think they cancel one another out, Gray Man.
I can hear you, Apex. Put your microphone back on. We could hear you anyway. I'm not sure what's happening with your picture. Can you hear us?
I don't know how I'm gonna vote for that.
You're muted, Apex.
Is there life in Apex land?
What do you know? I wrote that correctly.
Okay. We'll get him in.
My headphones keep falling off.
We'll start the next. Can you hear us, Apex? Obviously not.
maybe Freddy Krueger got him.
Well, I think for this round, Gray just edged me out, so I think he gets the 5 points from the chat.
Excellent.
Yeah, I can hear you. That gives it the 10 points you should have got from the start, but there you go. Okay, right, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Apex? Can you hear us?
Can you hear?
I
Mr.
cannot
Gray,
hear
don't
you.
forget the potatoes.
No, I heard him for a bit. Yeah, I'll get off the next
I'm
round.
gonna have to come on another.
We can
We
hear you.
gotcha.
We can hear you. No picture though.
All right.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can hear him.
I'm not sure he can hear us.
No. Well, we'll go on the next round, shall we? Start the next round, and we'll play it as we can. So back over to.
This
Oh,
is
he's out.
Apex. I can hear you guys. If I can't come on, let's just give any of my points to Mag Musings. Well, that's very generous. We heard that.
That would have worked, Mr. Bill, if it was still on. But he just
Oh well. All right.
If
Let's
Gray
try
hadn't put you
one
on the
more.
big screen, would have worked.
I'm so sick of this. I keep grabbing the wrong comics. I don't know what it is
dearie
with
me.
these Hellboy comics. I just keep grabbing them. Kind of like Hellboy.
Oh, more Hellboy.
Right there. But what I meant to show was Vault of Horror number 7 reprint.
No, wait, Mr. Bill, you got stuck for a second. Wait.
What the heck?
There's
But
nothing,
Mr. Bill,
Completely misunderstood the round here.
nobody terrified there. They're having a good time.
He's
Yeah.
terrified. Look at that. He's sweating. He sees that apparition rising from the well. She doesn't see it, but he is terrified.
No.
He's wishing to get the heck out of there. That's how scared he is. Terrified.
I would say that's like one smidgen.
Mr. Bill, we
better
can't
than the
hear
last
you very well.
I'm
Okay,
thinking he
it's
was
hard to-
thinking
it's hard
about
to
second
hear
base
you.
there, and the mom came out and caught him there. So
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's why
Either
he's
that,
scared.
or he felt something down below that wasn't supposed to be there.
Yes, you're right, Matilda.
It's a tiny.
He did. It's that apparition down below coming to fruition in the well. That's what scared the heck out of me. I mean, I'm scared. I can't even look at that more than a couple minutes at a time, or I get too frightened.
I think the faces on the sides are more frightening.
There you go. So I think splash page sums it up there.
Is that a banana? Do you mean the girl? I think in this case you should ask the girl if she has a banana between her pants.
Before we move on with the scores, let's.
And that was him thinking that about the girl.
In the back office thing, you can see a picture of him and everything, and it looked like I thought it was working, but apparently it's not working. Can you hear us, Apex? No.
I probably scared him off with that cover.
I don't know, mate. That was
I
a
might have scared him off with that cover.
if we were doing kissing comic covers, then maybe you might get a chance.
Hear
But
Lee Jackson,
I
Roy
think you mean
Kirk
if
had
we
it
were
right
doing
there.
owner covers.
yeah. Over to Matilda. Don't be too harsh on Matilda, but a 3 or a 2 probably. Not a 1. I beg you, not a 1, but come on.
Yeah, 0 would be kind of cold, but 1 or 2.
Like when it has these competitions and everyone gets a prize, just so everyone knows feels left out. I think you should give him a 2 so he doesn't feel left out.
Participation ribbon or something.
Participation reward, yeah.
You're too strong-willed to listen to them, Matilda. Let's give it the 8 and move on. We got other books to look at, right?
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give that one a 5. I like the apparition. The guy is definitely scary. The faces on the sides are but the guy looks more nervous than actually terrified. The chick is probably in her own world thinking of their wedding day. She's not even there. Pointless. But yeah, the guy doesn't look too scared. Oh, maybe that's the girl's dad.
That would be
A2, Matilda.
I'm sorry. How did you get 5 for a blinking another ear blinking cover when I show a full face of a woman in abject terror and I get the same amount of 5? It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I got to cry and sulk in the corner. It's
we said Mr. Meadowhawk said terrified.
yeah.
That wasn't terrified.
Well, this isn't terrified. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's slightly scared.
Slightly scared. It's worth more than a half an ear, though. Come on. Right, over to Jambo. We did have.
All right, forget that slightly scary stuff, Matilda. I've got some great golden age here to show you some terrifying golden age with some great colors. A kind of Western, but look at that scary guy coming. He's got Billy the Kid, one of the most famous cowboys ever, scared to death
I
there.
thought Billy the Kid was blonde.
You tell him, Matilda.
It's the hat casting shadows there.
He's trying to
got
put
a blonde hat.
It does have a skeleton.
Scary guy coming in there with the automatic assault rifle there. So
yeah, during the time of the cowboys, those were
yes,
popular.
Wouldn't that be scary? He's probably a time traveler.
I guess he didn't invest in better fashion. Disappointing.
Beautiful colors, a nice Toby. Billy the Kid, Golden Age, scary book.
And Billy the Kid had one crazy life, time traveling skeletons.
He died.
That's I gotta say, he's a bit too chunky. They said Billy the Kid was very thin. That's how he got away all the time. He just went in between the bars.
He did. Well, he died at age 21, didn't he, or something like that?
Yeah, but I mean, at least not of natural causes.
Maybe
I'd rather die of natural causes, but yeah. Okie dokie. Well, we nearly had Apex again for a second, but that didn't pan out. Right, over to the judge.
I'm sorry. Was that the scary comic? I was waiting for that.
I know. It was
Can you feel all the just disdain and hate there?
Yes, tremble you should.
Indeed. Well, it's a nice cover, and I love me a skeleton, especially with an assault rifle. But the guy, again, he doesn't really look that scared. He looks more like nervous and surprised.
Confused, really.
So I'm going to give that one a 5.
Oh, that's generous, Matilda.
I was just having one of my points-based related turns there. Well, okay. We've had an ear again. We've had someone about to get involved in a blinking gunfight, and that was his fighting face. That was his I'm about to draw my gun face. They both got 5. But this woman staked out with a snake about to bite her.
Wait, Mr. Wait.
Yeah, we didn't do the after vote.
I'm confused on my own game now.
Well, he's got to go. He hasn't gone.
Who's gone? I don't know. What's going on?
You haven't gone.
Yeah, I haven't gone, have I? This is my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, interrupting my spiel again.
Jambo's resorted to mind games.
I know.
You get a 5, and you get a 5, and you get a 5.
Vote already.
Like the Oprah of lore scores.
Right, this one. I'm just going to show you the cover because that is fear. No, she's not yawning. She's not tired. The snake isn't singing her a lullaby. She's using.
Hey, Mr. Gray, enlarge the screen. Enlarge the screen, Mr. Gray.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm so annoyed now. Oh, sorry. I'm losing the plot. There you go. Look at that. That is fear.
Now that's more like it. Finally, some fear.
She's not yawning. Look at their eyes wide in terror. It's like, oh my god. Anyway, and she's not stood on any Lego because she's lying down. So there we are.
Well, I mean, something could be jammed right in her ass.
It could be, but that would be quite scared. If you're tied down and something's jammed in your butt, I know I'd be scared.
I think she's just having a nice, relaxing evening with her pet snake.
Yeah, I think that's a snake.
Dark shadow came in her door there, maybe.
Apparitions or something supernatural. That's me hiking every other week on a trail in Arizona, and there's a rattlesnake right next to me. There's nothing too scary about that.
Nice.
There you go. Ignore the people saying that I'm annoyed. Just look at this comment from GP Venom, a man who knows the cover, and Roger, from he's normally smack talking, but he's actually seen sense for once. Every now and again, like a stop clock is always right twice.
I'm just happy we have no more. They're looking at something scary, and another monster is behind them.
I know. I've kind of
wait a minute
now.
Isn't Roger the one that set the criteria for this to be a supernatural being from which they are fearful of? That was a snake.
I said people in peril. People in peril. So I think that's what he said. Now I can't remember. It's the Phantom Stranger. She's got to be a ghost snake of some sort.
Well, there is the Phantom there. Okay.
So it's definitely horror related.
Oh, I'm telling the missus.
Did you say horrible?
You said that CMM.
I think we've got. This is interesting because Apex hasn't been able to come in. I think he's throwing in his competition cover. So if anyone's got Tower of Shadows King Size Special #1, they can show on Apex's behalf. I think that's his attempted entry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Apex. I can't judge it like that.
No.
just picture it. If you can describe it to us, maybe we can get some. Right. So right.
Okay, I've got it up right now. It's
imagining
an
a big
Archie-like
shadow.
group
It's
of
not really
teenagers
scary.
that are dancing at the soda shop.
So like Jambo's one from the last round then. Okay, so I think you've got to do. Have you done the score for mine yet? I haven't done the score for mine yet, have you?
I thought we had a 4.
Supernatural. Oh, Bob is here. Hi, Bob.
Hey.
All right, I'm going to give that one an 8.
Oh!
Finally, a proper terrified face.
Oh.
That chick looks like she's about to lose it. Can't blame her. And there's a snake. Very cool.
I'm
I'm going to give that one an 8.
I'm just making a new banner.
Mr. Gray, don't annoy me. Next time I'll give you a 1.
Too late for that, Matilda.
I know, I'm dancing with fire. I'm playing with fire, mate. Whatever. It's all good. Right, so it's over to the clever people.
Yeah, you can't be saved like Jambo. Yes, Vampirella in the background. I can't be mad at that.
That's true. It's just got pointy boobs. Right, over to the chat then, side.
And she's got a bat.
She has got a bat. Right, so we'll chat decide that round then. And don't forget, guys, we're always looking for new people to do this. We're down Slim at the moment because he's working Saturday.
We're slim. We're slimmer now.
So we can't have Slim.
We're down to Slim.
We always have at least one grey all the way. That's what I like. Or maybe we could.
That also doesn't sound that good, grey all the way, depending where you mean.
Well, whatever way, any which way but loose.
In this case, any which way but down.
I see a few greys there. Let's just highlight them quickly. Because you got to acknowledge.
I see a few grey maniacs.
Yeah,
grey maniacs gather.
You got to acknowledge the clever people in chat who shout out the correct answer.
And then the next cover Mr. Gray shows is going to be they see a monster and there's another monster behind.
Hey, justice. Justice!
Even a broke clock is right twice a day.
Look at that. Look at that clever man, that handsome avatar. Slot it up 503 there. And,
rats. I would pick the one person that actually voted for me.
Bob's keyword is on the fritz.
Oh,
to cast his vote for CMM.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, AC.
Oh, yeah, I see that now. I missed that before. All right. Okay.
So Soldier probably went on it again.
I am going to nip out and check that I've not burnt my potatoes. And I'll let CMM show his comic for the next round.
Wait, guys, wait. Who got the vote?
I got the vote.
Gray Man got that one.
Cheers.
Okay, Mr. Gray, wait 1 second. Mr.
How well
Gray,
did you know him,
froze
Bob?
for a second.
All right. To delight
Fritz was
you.
the gay barber in Brooklyn. I used to know.
Yeah. To delight you.
The more you know.
And terrify you. with a horrifying comic cover. I introduce Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery.
Oh, Boris Karloff.
Look,
I just watched Mr. Castle's video. He also showed that. Showed that
not a
monster,
romance.
I think.
look at him, terrified as he's getting the life choked out of him by this.
It's kind of
gory
hard to. It's kind of
creature.
hard to see their faces, to be honest.
Is that this abominable snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? It is, right?
That's a bubble, smart guy.
Yeah, when they made the action figure for him, they just took one of a gorilla and painted it white.
That's not Yukon Cornelius. I can assure you of that.
I think
Poor
it's,
Yukon looks like he slipped off the side there.
Yes, this is terrifying. I'm with you on that, Jambo. I'd be scared to be there too. You're falling off the side. You're trembling as your hands squeeze around the trigger of the rifle to shoot the monster that is choking the life out of what could be your
Guys,
father.
they put his foot in a
I
bear
think
trap.
the snowman is the only one that looks really scared there.
Look at that poor snowman. These guys with guns.
He's getting shot in the back.
Yeah,
He's
man.
about to shoot him in the ass.
That poor snowman.
Yes.
He's just like in his natural environment, minding his own business. These guys start bothering him.
That's what the wife says. Mhm.
So terrifying.
Are you ready to die? Not yet.
Not yet.
I think we should tie in that poor pun in with the cover and mark them together. Remember the poor pun that is created when you're considering the scores for that comic. I think he was like a furry orgy just starting up. And
Number 61.
Wow, Mr. Gray, that's not how furry orgies work. You're not doing it right.
The others haven't got their costumes on yet. That's the preamble, like the dance. These things start slowly. I'm sure. I'm guessing.
There's not enough furries. It's not going to work.
Oh, the others haven't got their costumes on
If
yet.
anything, it's going to be a furry masturbation.
Maybe. Over to you for the score on that note.
All right. Why on that note?
I don't know. It seemed like
All
a good...
right, I'm going to give that one a 6.
Oh, that's very generous.
That was a shot to the
Man.
wait. Actually, I'll give it a 7. That is a really cool cover.
Oh,
Yes, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
mean, the guy who's probably scared is being choked to death by a giant snowman.
So that was lack of oxygen. That wasn't fear.
That was fear with lack of oxygen.
Can I posit an alternative for that cover? The guy was eating some trail mix as he was going up the mountain, and he got bunched in his throat. And the Yeti, all the other guys were falling off the cliff like do the Heimlich maneuver. And he came in like, "Don't worry, I'll sort it out for you." And he was just
I'll sort it out by lifting you up from the neck.
He was
so
turning
you'll
him
choke
around.
more.
He was turning him around so we could pat him on the back. You just the
yeah,
next
the ugly guy in the
It
fur
is-
coat was just trying to help.
yeah.
It is truly terrifying in this day and age that someone doesn't know the Heimlich maneuver. I
Yeah.
agree with you. That makes it all the more scary, right, man?
It's terrible. It's terrifying. Right. I believe it's over to Jambo.
All right. If that was a 7, this one's going to be a 15. This is so scary that even the spirits and ghosts are scared on this one.
Ooh, look at that.
I don't
Get the
know.
terror in their eyes.
Don't quite
the
see
thing
the
coming
people
down
that
the
are
path.
scared.
Well, I could definitely see some tormenting.
Horror and torment and
But torment is
fear.
not fear. I don't know.
Total
That is
fear.
really cool.
It's a very
Beautiful eyes.
it's a super cool
Beautiful
torment
painted
cover.
cover.
Yeah.
Unlike that cheap Boris Karloff thing we just had to witness. Sad,
That's
sad
really
comic.
cool.
I would say that was a definite 10 if this was a torment round. But when it's,
Yeah.
So
those are-
scared. The ghosts are even scared here.
Let's not be fooled by the painted cover on that cheap pulpy Charlton. All right, Matilda.
Is it just
Matilda as an artist? She recognizes the true beauty of
they look like,
fear in these ghost eyes.
are they haunted corn stalks?
I think so.
And I had a plant monster in like last week. I had a plant monster, and remember, plant-based monsters just don't do well, especially when
I
they're
think
torment.
those are the faces the colonels make just before they pop in their popcorn. I'm not sure that there's anything frightening about that. It's delicious.
People will
Not
never
frightening.
eat popcorn again, Bill. I hope you're happy.
I think that's the new shredded wheat from for Halloween or something like that. New haunted Halloween shredded wheat, streaking wheat.
What
a beauty! Oh, I'll go ahead and take that 15 points.
Is everyone done smack talking?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm giving that one a 9. That is so cool. That's amazing.
Now I'm the one who's choking.
There's probably people being turned into corn. That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh.
Exactly.
I feel like this guy right here, Matilda. I'm choking on that score. Wow. 9. Goodness gracious. I'm like maneuver. He was the German apprentice.
Dear me. Okay.
Austrian was hip hop.
All right.
After the tormented beanstalks and the Yeti dance instructor, let's show a proper fear comic. This guy is not only showing fear in his face, his whole body is racked with fear. He's collapsed to the ground. His knees have given out on him as this skeleton, which Matilda likes, is looming over him. And he's literally collapsed down onto the ground. Unable, his body can no longer support his weight.
Too much glare, Mr. Gray. Too much glare.
Cover, Matilda. I anticipated your every win, Matilda.
I don't really see a skeleton. I just see a shadow. It could be
even better. It's not someone after a diet. That's definitely a skeleton. You can tell the light goes through the bones to leave the shadow of the skeleton. And look,
actually, Matilda, I think that's a scarecrow.
I don't
think that's a person at all.
That is a nice pelvis.
That's the scarecrow that should have been in the cornstalk field in the cover that Jambo showed.
And I'm going to risk.
I think he's coming home startled and realizing the wife hasn't put up the Halloween decorations yet.
Either that or that's the wife and she hasn't put her skin suit on yet.
It's pure fear, pure unadulterated terror. And at the risk of losing points, I'm going to say that you can tell that it's a female skeleton because the jaw's worn away from the excessive talking.
Oh, Matilda, no.
All right, we're ready for the comic now, Gray Man.
That was it. That was the best.
Oh my goodness, that's when you're going with?
Look at the fear and the terror.
That's insulting to the judge, but that's not for me to determine.
This guy goes taunting. He's useless.
I had Halloween decorations.
I'm saying, if you saw a walking skeleton, you'd be scared. Maybe not as scared as this guy. This guy is like off the scale charts of scared.
All right, I'm gonna give that one.
If I make a boner gag without getting me any extra point, he's just seen a massive boner, Matilda, massive boner looming over him, and his knees have gone funny.
He's the scarecrow, and he saw the bird from my first comic. That's why he's so scared.
No, a boner gag is not gonna save that. Not at all.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna give that one a 7. It is a proper terrified face, but it's not a really scary thing. I mean, come on, dude, run up, kick the skeleton, and keep running. Are you done?
But maybe he's just like more scared than other people. You can't clarify what you would do in that situation or what other people might do. Just look, there's pure fear on.
I know what I would do in that situation. I'd reel right into the skeleton, knock it like a bowling pin, and keep going.
Yeah,
true. Oh well,
not too much scary there. I agree, Matilda.
Right then,
it's a proper scared face, but it's not really a scary.
We've got to do the old, what do you call it? The chat vote.
It's up to the chat to right the wrongs of the score that Jambo received.
No, they'll recognize good art.
Remember, we're
It's something
judging,
really
That
scary
is
when they see
really
it.
good art. That's
we're
awesome.
judging on the fearful faces of the people in peril. I think Roger, who chose this round, realizes that mine's the one that's actually most scared out of all these. We've got Smoke choking on some trail mix. We've got some tormented sweet corn and real sheer unadulterated terror. Skeleton that walks.
I still support the theory that's his wife without her skin suit on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Well, we got someone said lol Jambo, but I'm not sure that was a vote or just laughing at what you said. I'm not too
That's
sure.
a vote. That's definitely a vote.
Bill has it. Okay,
I
one
see
vote
that
for
one.
Mr. Bill, one vote for Mr. Jambo, another vote for Mr. Bill.
Roger's let himself down on this round. What can I say? He's not even here.
This time we got another vote for Mr. Bill.
He's not letting him. We've got quite a few actually. Mag's. There's no one called Maggie on this round though.
There is.
Margaret's not on the show this week. So no points for whoever this Margaret is that people are putting down here.
Mr. Gray, play fair.
I think this is the one we should really pay attention to. Jackson Roykirk, very, very intelligent chap. Oh, and
looks like most votes are for Mr. Bill.
Jambo got another one at the end there, but I think you're right.
Finally.
I think
chat's kind of warmed up. They realize what the intention of this competition is. They get it, and now they're starting to be in the groove. They're like, "Oh, okay, Bill's been doing it right every round. Let's start giving it to him."
All right, gentlemen, last round.
For Jambo, a late one. GP. Oh, and then Bub. Then Bub comes in with
that cover is round.
Did you say that cover is rubbish? It's not about the art, it's about the subject matter. Terrified people in peril. That is,
the subject matter is a pussy.
Yeah, he may not be the bravest man in the world. Right, over to Margaret for her next comic. Sorry.
Margaret.
All right, this one's gonna knock your socks off.
I hope so.
Oh, but my socks are in shoes.
You've been duds, Bill.
This
one's going to bore our socks off.
The Haunt of Fear, number 22. And look at the
Ooh, hello.
when she sees ghastly Graham Ingalls with the cover art, and she sees that reanimated, horrible corpse coming at her.
It's behind
her. Wait,
is
the guy in purple? Is that her husband?
What? No. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, she's seen it and she's turned away from it. I'm assuming.
Look at that.
She's
reaching. She's reaching for the knife to try to do anything she can to kill that horrible reanimated, previously dead corpse.
Okay, I'm not even wearing pants. That's good.
Alternative.
He was wearing pants until he saw this cover. Then he tapped him and had to change him out real quickly.
This is my alternative.
That's scary.
On this one, she's a sculptor. She's working on that figurine there, and the guy who's doing the pose for her has just moved, and she's angry at him for moving. She wants to sculpt him. He slipped over.
That or squeeze his balls too hard.
She's like, "Oh, you've moved. You've completely messed it up now." That's my take.
Truly frightening. Truly frightening.
Now you're wearing pants.
This is. I think everyone should react in fear to this comment.
Yes.
That's probably scary than your last cover, Mr. Gray.
But Roger's return to wisdom here with this one by saying that's
yes, Roger.
And
got a little wisdom on it.
Wait a minute, was that delayed from the last cover shown? I think that was there's a delay on, and that was meant for your cover right now.
Right, and over to Jambo.
Wait, I haven't given my score.
Oh yeah, I didn't think you was going to give it a score. You going to give it a score? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. I just assumed naturally that was going to be a nul point.
Mr. Gray, I'm going to deduct points next time.
Yes. This time.
I agree. I agree.
I'm going to give that one an 8.
Yes. All right.
That was some really horrifying faces. Very nice. Even the corpse is terrified. That's awesome. Also, I love the way that room looks. Really cool.
Thank
Give
you,
me that one
Matilda.
an 8.
Very generous.
This
All right.
I'm speechless. Over to
All right.
Jambo.
Super terrifying cover here. Since Matilda likes skeletons, I
Ha!
have some here. Under the water, even.
Can you bring the guy's face closer, Mr. Jambo?
Yeah, the one that's not terrified. Can you bring that one closer, Jambo?
Totally terrified.
It's hard to convey fear when you got a
Look at
snorkel
the
in your
eyes.
mouth. He's got a snorkel in his mouth.
I think he sees a
the
chest of gold and he's excited.
Yeah.
He's drowning right now because his mouth is totally sucking in all the water and oxygen there. He can't believe these terrifying skeletons are about to grab him here.
But alternatively, I think the skeletons are just dead skeletons. There's no actual animation in them, and he's just happy
that one
that
is swimming
hit the
towards
jackpot.
it. I'd say there is.
There you go. See, Matilda knows. You can't
It's
fool her.
giving to charity.
It's like I've
The
hit
eyes
the
on
jackpot.
that.
I've hit the
Terror.
jackpot.
My dad sneezed.
Total terror.
My dad approves. He sneezed.
Okay.
I think he's frightened that he's going to have to split 50-50 with that skeleton, whatever's in that chest.
Yeah.
That's more greed than terror, yeah.
Those are just dead skeletons. They're not reanimated. He's just happy you got some.
That one was
treasure.
swimming. He had intent in his eyes. The one behind the guy, he was swimming.
It was definitely after
Well, by
that.
the way,
Yeah.
Mr. Green, he did it better. He did better the concept of something scary in the front and in the back.
Yeah,
There
he
you
just stole my idea, basically. And those were scoring so badly already. I can't believe he went ahead and showed it after they were scoring so badly previously. Oh, I don't know. What can you do? I suppose sometimes when you've chosen your comic already, you just have to stick with it, I suppose, and try and face it out.
Yeah, you got to dance with who
I'm
brung
going
you.
to give that one a 7. That's really cool.
Wow.
That's really cool. I love some skeletons.
There you
All
go.
right. Well, all I can say,
You know, scary when she sees it.
yep, all I can say is I see your paltry 2 skeletons and I raise you 11 skeletons. Witching, another witching hour. I haven't shown this in these cover slingers though, Matilda. I don't think so. No, I haven't.
Just remember that 10
Yeah.
pence. Oh,
I know this is so cool because it's like the I've also been trolled, like looking horror and fear at the 10 pence stamp on the skeleton's head. It's like they could have put it anywhere else on the cover, but no, slap bang on the skull of the. I kind of like that though; it's quite fun. But the real thing we're looking for, apart from the awesome, gorgeous skeletons, which are really awesome and gorgeous, is the fear.
that guard should really change his wig.
Yeah, fear on this guy's face is being pulled out by some zombie ushers to face
Honestly,
the.
I think this is the court program that was on the TV and the other comic you were showing there.
The skeleton judge and jury, no, because they were wearing hats. So,
And that was onto something. I convict you of jaywalking, sir. That's a $50 fine. No, I only have $40.
These guys have got skin on their bodies and flesh, and these guys don't.
They were in the courtroom so long.
Yeah, they
were so bored
I
they
think-
died.
No, I think what happened is they died of disbelief when they only got 5 points for that cover, and they're like, "Oh, if we stick around long enough, Matilda will see sense and give him the solid 10 that we deserve."
Matilda, we're not giving points for Halloween decorations, right?
You know
This
what that
skeleton
reminds
costs
me of?
10
It's
cents.
that meme where the men are waiting for the women to finish getting ready, and then they're all skeletons.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what's going to happen if you wait for me to make
I think that
sense.
skeleton costume with the stamp on the price.
Yeah, that's what I'm
stamp on the
saying.
side of his head there.
I'm more like disgusted.
It's
than
got to be a
scared.
Halloween costume, right?
I'm not sure
Yeah.
Wilfred Brimley is.
He's marked with the price of 10 pence. So they're in a Halloween store, clearly. I don't know that there's anything scary
This
about
guy's
that.
going to get boned in prison. Indeed, he will.
See? And
It's not going to be very effective since there's nothing down there anymore.
can I just say a superior pun from James Gallegos in support of my cover? You know, as compared to that pathetic bub one we had earlier on. It's a superior gag to go with a superior comic. That's all I can say. And it's over finally from Matilda for the summation of the awesomeness of this comic book. Basically, I know she's a bit stuck. Look at them, count the skeletons, Matilda. Look at the skeletons. Woo!
Indeed, there are a lot of skeletons, and they're wearing purple. But that guy, he looks more disgusted than scared. He's
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting near another one of these. Looks like there's a lot of skeleton friends.
Pure terror. Pure unadulterated terror.
He's going to a courtroom. He just knows how bored he'll be.
He's doubly scared. He's doubly scared. He's going to be tried by the dead. Imagine being tried by the dead. Oh my! The fear that was racking his body.
Honestly, it'd probably be more entertaining than a regular judge.
Here we go. That's scary. That's scary, Mr. Jackson Riker. I'm not sure. Oh, hi, Tayas. See, Jury of the Damned. This guy doesn't even know comic books. I don't think he does anyway. He does Fallout building. I know, Skyrim. He plays Skyrim, but he recognizes it's a good comic when he sees it.
All right, I'm going to give that one...
Turn.
4.
Turn. Hello, my name's Matilda. I'm going to give that one a 10.
I'm going to give that one a 7.
Man.
But the face isn't really scared.
Matilda, Gray Man's birthday was a couple of weeks ago. You don't need to keep giving him gifts.
You ain't kidding me. You're kidding me. That's at least 1 point less than it should have had. But the rest of them have been underscored by at least 3 or 4 points, like the whole rest of the round. But anyway, it's time for the people
Wait. We have
chat,
the vote.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's time for the people in the chat to give their thoughts. Yeah, that's it. Their votes.
This is a real.
Not their votes, their votes.
Scary skeletons here.
Ghastly Graham Ingalls. Need I say more?
All right, let's just concentrate on the fear on that guy's face. The trepidation as he's being led to court by some zombies.
It's because he thinks he's going to be traded for a pack of cigarettes in a couple days.
He probably thinks he's about to go into the most boring orgy ever.
Whatever reason, he has to be scared. He's still scared.
That's a bummer.
All right, Jackson finally came to his senses. That's 5 for me.
Tough call. 5.
Yeah, that's scary. All right. Dearie me.
We got one for Bill. We got one for Bill.
Right. This is. There seems to be like some kind of joint delusion going through the chat at the moment. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I think possibly a few people banged themselves on their head when they was sitting down to. Hold on. Here's a voice of intelligence. Everyone sub up Aileen Malley. I think I shouted him out the other day. Make sure you go and sub him up if you're not subbed to him already.
I think he's gonna get offended now.
There you go. A vote for 10 pence.
Let's hear it, Bill.
Tempest isn't in this on this panel. I'm not familiar with any Tempest.
Apex.
Looks like Mr. Bill gets it this time.
Dearie me. Slotty Up was doing so well as well. I don't know.
Smart chat. Smart chat.
Honestly, I don't think I'm subbed to him yet. I don't remember if I'm subbed to Slotty Up. I've seen his name recently, but I don't remember if I've subbed to him yet. But anyway. Okay. So that was Bill, was it?
Yeah.
By a landslide, it seems.
Okay.
One moment, I will do the scores.
So yeah, okay, right, I forgot to get some paper, so we can't do that final origami round. Have you guys got some paper?
No.
I've got paper.
We won't.
We'll do it.
I can loan you guys a couple sheets.
Oh yeah, please. Just hand it up to me, please.
Yeah, it'll take about 3 months to get here.
Never mind.
Maybe a month to get to Mr. Gray and a week to get to Mr. Jambo.
Well, origami would probably been an airplane anyway, so
yeah,
that really counts.
That's what we could have done. We could have done an airplane each, and the winner was whoever make it fly the furthest. But I don't know, so we could necessarily show that off. But so everyone in chat, basically, we have one guest on the show every week, and volunteer. Hit me up on Instagram if you've got a blinking 5 comic books to show, and you've got a computer with a camera and a microphone, or even your mobile phone. Hit me up, and whoever first comes first serve. Basically, whoever comes in first gets to come on and be a guest on the show first. Is the way I'm seeing it. And I don't know. I was going to say to Jambo, because Slim can't do it now. Do you want to be like permanent Slim replacement?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we just need one guest every week.
A lot of fun.
Yeah,
we need Jambo to class this this panel up. That's for sure.
He's got a wealth of good comics as well, and good backdrops. And hopefully we'll get Apex on sometime in the future when he works out how to do his camera. It was a shame because I put him down to be on about a few weeks ago, and it's not worked out, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I was kind of looking forward to seeing him on here.
Yeah, he's got his horror fanzine that he's been putting together, and he may have shown it off to us, But
can you make me Big Gray? I've got my backup to show for Jackson and Jambo. This is the backup one that I was going to go with.
Like that.
The little girls.
Oh yeah, little girls. Good. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Amy Malye. Make sure everyone subs him up if you're not subbed to him already.
All right, I'm back.
We're gonna pick the wrong one
Hi,
there.
Mr. Bill. Looks cool.
Yeah, that was my backup. I didn't go to it, but in case anyone already has one that I have, I try to have a couple backups.
But Jambo, here you can't use good girl art.
See if I won. That was going to be next week's category.
That's a good point, actually. Well, I think.
Well, actually, I'd love to see that.
I think next week you've got to do like another Halloween one because it actually is Halloween next week.
Yeah. After that.
And after that, we can.
Gentlemen, ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, third place this time is Mr. Jambo.
Oh.
Well done. Second place is Mr. Bill.
Oh!
How the hell have I won?
And the winner for this week of Cover Slingers Showdown is Mr. Gray. Oh, sorry, I didn't say the points with the 43 points. Mr. Jambo, 38 points, and Mr. Bill, 42 points.
Okay.
Still close.
What was my
And what did Gray Man have?
43.
1 point. Ooh,
Razor thin
wow.
margin.
Yeah.
All I
Can we
say,
have an independent auditing of that scoring, please?
the judge's decision is final.
You stuff in a box.
Wait a minute.
CMM can't make it, says he's already be out trick or treating.
Who's going to be out trick or treating?
What's wrong with that?
All right, well, let me ignore GP.
Congratulations, Mr. Gray.
Yeah, you're right, Pete. The fix is in.
Right, Mr. Gray, so pick the theme for next week.
Right, I think next week we should just go with just anything Halloween related. Anything. So any ghosts. It could be any. So basically, yeah. I don't think it's good. When I say Halloween related, it hasn't got to be like a pumpkin in the background, nothing like that. Just anything scary for Halloween, basically. I think that's got to be just.
I think we should go specifically Halloween.
Do you think so?
No.
I've
been saving up these 5 for Halloween, and they're not Halloween specific.
But they are
I said you go with Gray Man. You're gonna love them, Matilda.
We're sticking with that because we've had kind of selective themes of scary stuff for the last few weeks, and we just do an overall, scary Halloween, anything Halloween related, pumpkins, ghosts, zombies, monsters. I missed that. I forgot about the chat. Congrats, Gray's charity shop. I'm not quite sure what that's about.
I think he's referring to the crooked win that was just assigned, sir.
I'm
going to pick tentacle covers. I need a break from tentacles after last week.
I should have won last week as well. To be honest, my monsters were patently better than everyone else's monsters. So hilarious.
It was all the tentacles. Too many tentacles.
You can never get enough tentacles. Eight's the bare minimum of tentacles when it comes to most creatures. But so So don't forget, hit me up on IG if
Pro
anyone who wants to come on in a future show. Basically, I've got over easy modes on next week, and anyone else wants to come on.
Oh wait, Mr. Gray mentioned that we need costumes.
We're gonna wear costumes next week.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Or
I can
a
do that.
mask, whatever you have.
I'm down with that. Some kind of costume. Everyone wears a costume next week.
Yeah.
I'll just be finishing up trick or treating, so I'll just come right in here in my costume.
And maybe we'll get the
Oh, Mr.
chat
Miller,
to vote on the best
you're
one.
gonna reveal your horns?
Yeah, exactly. I've been cutting them off like
5 minutes down.
Yeah.
Right, let's finish it up then. Has anyone got anything they want to plug on their channels?
No, I've got a haul video I'll be putting up later on. So just some stuff I picked up around at the local comic shops and everything. So everybody can check that out. That's about it.
Any Golden Age goodies, Jambo?
No Golden Age this time. I've kind of got behind on picking those up. I haven't.
Just going to highlight this from James. He's got this thing where he says, if I get 1,000 comments or 1,000 views on one of my videos this month, then I got to dress up as Little Bo Peep. So if you guys want to see me dressed as Little Bo Peep, just pick any one of my videos from the last month, get it to 1,000 views, and I will dress up as Little Bo Peep next Saturday on the show.
Oh, we got to do that.
But at the moment, I don't think anyone got even 50 views. So you're getting it to 1,000. Good luck with that. But make it one of my 31 nights of Halloween videos. If you can get one of them up to 1,000 views, I will dress up as Little Bo Peep next week.
Come on, people, start watching it. We need Little Bo Peep. I actually had to look up who that was.
When's your haul video dropping, Jambo?
I'll probably put it up later today. So this evening.
Cool.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I got a live stream I'll be doing with Metarog tomorrow. I think 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'll have to check. But it will be on the Bronze Age run of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu.
I'm a Shang-Chi.
Some of Roger's favorite.
Yep.
The Brown story is close to 1,000. It's 100.
That's true. That's the one with the most views. Hades University. Well, I've got to get out now because I've got an interview with a band called Hellfected.
And the potatoes, Mr. Gray. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, check my potatoes. You've got an interview with a band called Hellfected on the next hour. Yeah, it's a good point. Has anyone had a final view? Probably not.
Actually, I have 1,000. More than 1,000 views on a comic video I did 2 years ago.
Wow, that's good. Well, not on any of my comic related videos, I don't think.
I just crested 1,000 for my CGC unboxing, first ever CGC unboxing part 1. That one.
I actually have one. It was for the Oriental Heroes comic.
Wow.
Cool. All right, so any headbangers, come back at the next hour, 45 minutes to check out my chat with Hellfected. And we'll be back next Saturday in costume to show you some awesome Halloween-related comics. Hopefully,
Nobody wants to see your potatoes.
We're not sure if Roger's going to be back or not. I think he may be. And we're going to have Over Easy Mode should be here as well. So, cool. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Okay.